Hello, welcome everybody to probably the second of many parts of Knights of the Old Republic 2. Hopefully everything should be okay this time, because last time I discovered that this game doesn't behave very well when recorded by OBS, and hopefully I won't have those problems anymore. I'm recording it on a window, which is still not preferable. At least it's something. So last time we just basically got off that god-awful planet slash asteroid slash mining zone field thingy. Also made a new overlay, which should, slightly improve the overall production quality of whatever the fuck I'm doing here. So if anybody's in chat, Han would probably be able to tell me if everything is a-okay when it comes to sound, video, and whatever else. I'd be really glad to hear that. Otherwise, let's just load our previous save. Yeah. I did a lot of testing yesterday. So my save is from midnight. There we go. See how we're in hyperspace, or light speed, or whatever it's called in this science fiction universe. What are our requests? Galactic history bonus. You've been out of touch with galactic events since the Mandalorian Wars. You should try to discover what happened to the galaxy since your exile. Perhaps Crew will know more. You've escaped Paragus. So let's find her. She was in the dormitory or something like that, so try, yeah.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
But you lost your hand. I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I could, I would have protected you. Sorry for your loss. I felt the loss of your hand. What would happen if you died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
You say you might die if you... Oh, fuck. Just genuinely likes the thought of being, dipped into molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
Well, that's unpleasant. You say my life has died 2 years?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Oh no, not another one. It's like Bachelor wasn't enough. What can we do that what actions face risk? Then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this. This link is a threat to me, as an inconvenience. I need to savor it now. I know that. I won't say that. I really don't want her. I genuinely don't like her as a character. I don't trust blind to the Jedi. She could be a Sith for all I know. We'll work together and try to be careful.
The battle is upon us. I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
Definitely not. Does our connection have any advantages? Yeah.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Crib possess the Force chain ability. When either of you uses a Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
So what do you know? Need to know more about the Sith hunting us.
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
There was another Jedi Civil War.
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
Well, we all know what happened to Revan, at least in my playthrough. So the Sith continued a crusade. The Sith theme different. You're the follower of Malak's path. Have other questions?
Ask.
Can you tell me what has happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Tell me about the Mandalorian Wars.
It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
But the Jedi Council didn't help. Only a few of the Jedi Knights did. No, that doesn't sound like, an actual logical response. Let's see. Did I agree to not move fast enough? Only some Jedi Knights answered the call like I did. Yeah.
Indeed. The Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
Yeah, but that's Jedi in a nutshell. And Revan and Malak refused to wait. This part happened after the war. And, yeah.
As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
And then was the Jedi Civil War.
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
Oh, whoopsie daisy. Let me just get something out of the way, since, this is in window mode. You're gonna have to see me readjust some things from time to time. And this is one of them. I'll probably click off the window at some point. But that's the best possible thing I can do to actually record this game. It's 2004. I can't blame it. So, Malak and the Sith defeated.
As all Sith do without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
Revan still live.
After defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and there are none who know where he has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin as the Republic still bleeds and struggles for life. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
Well, hopefully we'll find him, because it will be awesome if I actually see my old character, if they have a system in place for that. So Revan saved the Republic.
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
If the Republic is weak, it will deserve to win. We must do what we can until there's a chance to recover from the war.
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
Can anything be done to help the Republic? So this is basically light side, dark side, neutral. But I actually googled if you're able to become a Grey Jedi in both KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2, and it seems to not be like that. So it's better just be one side or the other. I'm just going to be with the Republic.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
This threat is directed at me. It's on the Last Jedi.
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
That's quite a lot. Oh, I guess... the other question I wish to ask you... Yeah, that's a lot to take in at once. Need time to reflect on this.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
Fuck you. He's not a fool. But he does feel odd to me. The fool has a name. I'd like you to stop using it.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Well, that's basically Carth. So, yeah, basically nothing new under the sun. Okay, let's go to... what was his name? Oh god, I'm nothing better than her. Atom. Or Atone. It's locked down.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Cryptic as always. Someone without much to say, she sure says a lot. Cryptic as always.
What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Bazak table.
I like him. But to know the future, one must know yourself. I think Jedi, considering our age at that, she has much future left. I will act really, really badly with her. I don't like her.
You got a point. How old do you think she is, anyway? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
You sound desperate. She looks... Yeah, she took that last hit. I wasn't looking.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After spacing that old witch, of course.
Look, he's off the insult. She's was one helping us escape, remember? But on course for Tellus. Focus on getting Tellus.
Whoa, all right, don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
Getting empathy from things like speaking from a stone. We stone course from Tellus?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Now, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Nice.
So, what happened?
To what?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
I was learned a lot to keep you lightsabers. My lightsaber was taken from me by the Council. Jedi is not defined by the weapon.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong.
Fuck.
Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
A single hilt.
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Actually, it was. The crystal was red then. Okay. Both the blade and the crystal were unique. But in the colour. I can barely remember what it was to feel like. It must. The blade and the crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
The yellow lightsaber, Jedi Sentinel's blade.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
You know. It's no matter. It was taken from me long ago. Right, would just drive me to...
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
I take points gained. I like how it just plays Luke Skywalker's theme every time you gain a light side points. Ibn Hawk, Paragus 2. Hello, Citadel Station. Ooh. Okay, let's go there. First planet. Look at that. It even has docking spaces.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. You may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, ARTYLO's security force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Did it have anything to do with that?
That as it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Really? Will I be able to get my gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
I do. I'll corroborate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Hopefully not. Don't want to go to jail. Not even this game. Who the fuck are you? Oh. 21. Okay. So let's see what Tellis has to offer.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
I understand. Wait, some questions.
I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Well then. Said pushy.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Oh, she's
Someone is
meditating.
coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
What's going on?
The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what?
Wow.
Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
TSF station, how do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Oh well, you really have fun. Your body's staying right here. I don't wish to fight you.
Easier for me then. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Yeah, let's see about that. Did he really just lower all of us?
Let us end this.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
Wait,
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
he said he was an assassin.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
What's going to happen now? Did he manage to sneak in here? I'm glad someone noticed that after he tried to kill me.
That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
So what's going to happen now?
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
I've got no problem with that.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
So we now have a residential module, or whatever it's called. An apartment, maybe.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Ah. Long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
Okay then. Fine enough.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Kira?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. I don't mind. Oh yeah, we don't sleep, we meditate. That's the concept. Right here. Except core.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Gren's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
What does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Chodo Habat. Fine, send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Why? Thank you for seeing me. I am Moza, and I have come to see you on behalf of Chodo Habat, our leader here. What is this about? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Talos? No, could you explain it to me? The surface of Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War a few years ago. This citadel, the energy fields and seal of the portion of the planet's surface and generally the control of the weather. Once the weather zone is stabilized, new animals and plant life is introduced to restore the ecosystem. Recently, however, we have run into contention with the corporation known as Zerka. Perhaps you've heard of the recent troubles? No. What troubles have you had? Ithorians are well known as ecologists and agricultural engineers. The Losian government asks us... Oh my god, this is running so fast. You can read it for yourself.
Fandibo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Badino Gan Gelfa, Fabuelta, Rentundas, Horisidan Gelfa, Fabuelta, Tuden Tooth Blabfa, Fabuelta, Tooth Blab Fandibo Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa, Badino Gan Gelfa, Linda Tufta. Sidan Gelfa, Badino Gan Gelfa, Linda Tufta, Rentundas, Horisidan Gelfa, Fabuelta.
Well, the Zerg can normally just, take planets and put them into the economy. They're generally scum, so I don't want to, help them in any way. So, Zerg be gone. I'm in the restoration project. How can I help? But as a powerful priest, spiritual leader, he senses something upon your arrival, a disturbance, a nectar, the force. Charlotte felt like you might be able to aid us. Bid me tell you. He'll tell us. It's possible for him to heal you. Heal me? I am unclear as what Shadow means by this. It says the echoes fed upon the arrival suggests yourself are damaged. He can feel the pain through the force.
Perhaps Choda Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
If this offer of mutual aid interests you, please go to the Antonian compound here in Residential 82 when you are able. Choda Habat will be most pleased to see you. I'll consider it. I do hope so. Farewell.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Rest? Oh, again. Always mess it up. Incoming call, Zerg Corporation. Let's hear him.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerga Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Imposed guilt? I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't mention anything like that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Go on.
I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. E44 will know what to do when you arrive.
So both of them are in Residential 82. How are the Ithorians aware of things?
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
What of work are we talking about?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices. Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Rest.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not, simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
How do you speak at me that way?
I've come to inform you that the Talosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Hawk still in permanent.
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3
After filling
droid?
out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
So let's go to Zone 81.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
You know that from experience? Why do we have to leave?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling.
Why is Telos be doomed?
Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
Can I readjust something quickly? Because this is going to drive me mad. Whoops. Was that hit? Wait. In my face. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this in the break. Oh, it's going to annoy me mildly. No, I accidentally put Skype on. Fuck my life. Yeah, there we go. Slightly. Because this lamp is burning my fucking face. Blimey. There we go. Boosh. You're done. You're done. There we go. Whew. So, let's not discuss this now. they leveled up. Ought to level up. Ought to level up. Consular. Sentinel. Happen. Did the broadcast stop? No, I don't think it did. Okay. I heard a beep and was quite surprised. Okay. Arrested. Force but 2. Bonus mission. An assassin. Disguised as but 2 Ram. TSF officer on Citadel Station made an attempt on your life. He was in prison here. Might be worth to try and find out who hired him. Nice. Okay. Why is it lagging all of a sudden? Anything of interest? I generally say no. Locked. Lotion. Lotion. Apartment Complex C. Apartment Complex B. Okay, so these are basically just different apartments. Apartment Complex A. All the same. Shuttle Bay Elevator. Information Terminal. There we go. Download area map. Return to main menu. Transit to another module. Okay, now we have a map. Exchange Corp. Zerka offices. Shuttle Bay Elevator and apartment complexes. So I want to go to this part first. It's that direction. Okay. Hopefully we can actually, get our weapons back. So we are not so bare bones. Ocean. Oh, so you can fast travel between different points. Can we download the area schematic again? Yes, we can. So we are here. That's the other place. Thorium compound. Vivarium, whatever that means. Medical facility. Lab station. Welcome, how may I help you? Never mind, that's that place. So, if that's not the The Thorian place next to the Zerka. It's probably a shop. Exchange thug.
Sobojun sama petom.
To the door, you're dead. We're going now. Oh, so it's the exchange. For some reason, this area of the game is significantly laggy. Or it's maybe a setting I changed or something. Shouldn't be, though. It's loading something big.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
Why are you here?
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
I'll be going now. I'm not really sure I want to side with the Zerka. They've never been, you know, nice or whatever. Medical supplies container. We got some medical. Oh, a single med pack. How nice. It's a lab station. Genuinely nothing interesting. Communication stone, actually. And going calls. Okay, I guess we better leave. Oh no, it's just selecting wherever you want to go. Lieutenant Gunn told you that the Weapon Hawk's I and D is complete. You must visit TSF Station in Entertainment Module 81 to complete the necessary paperwork. Oh, is that down to the shuttle? Whatever. Yeah, the shuttle elevator, whatever it's called. It's probably just, you know, really confusing where I'm supposed to go. And I'd rather have a weapon before I actually communicate with either Zerka or Ithorians. Oh, yeah. To do that. Look at that. Am I supposed to go merchant? Purchase or sell goods, you have the right place. Just let me shop. Okay, weapons, none. Armor, clothing, none. Pazak cards. I guess Pazak is really good here. There's a workbench, of course. Made the right decision instead of my brother, no. I prefer a merchant. Simply have principles. Oh, they're basically in the same shop but don't mind each other. Energy baton. long sword, short sword, sonic blaster, apprentice robe, dark Padawan robe, heavy combat suit. I don't really want those. Exchange shadow cap. Oh, you've got crystals. Grenades. Ion Charger Mark III. I forgot what it was not having as much money as I did. Please, I don't want to trample. It was an accident,
That
I
didn't
swear.
look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
That's like Britain, Portugal, like glowering at each other. That was an overly British accent.
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
I'd like to hear his side of the story. It's very simple. I was at the bar enjoying my drink, and the Brits were everything their way to the bar, spilling my beverage all over. They dragged me out here. So they sent me home, and my limbs twisted, body battered, and spirit broken. Just help me.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
Will they let you lay a hand on him?
Just my luck. Someone who wants to be a hero. Why don't you run along before you get hurt?
Don't want to fight you.
Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Thank you, mate. You've got a lot of save. Thank you, I was completely helpless. This missing is too much. Why are they allowed to do this? Look, I have too many mercenaries and Sega can't control them. You should leave in case the friends come looking for them. You speak the truth. Stay away from this continue till things settle down. Keep your credits. The war is not necessary. Thank you then. Not often one sees such goodness in such evil short time. And that's a guard just passing by. Targeting visor. Med pack. Are there any settings to enable Alt to level up? Party members automatically level up when they have enough experience, with no input from the player. No, I prefer that. Alt to save reverse. No. Why? Okay. Feedback maybe? Bring you up. I don't really like this new system for med packs and things. I much prefer doing something else. Like the old, you know, Court Tour system. Information terminal. Download area map. Let's see what we have. So that's to the residential module. The Brothers Emporium, Cantina, these both. See there, shuttle module, SF station, so I need to go there. But it's already been an hour, which means I need to cut the second